So before we begin, I wanted to share something important with you first. You being here today, you are being activated. This is an activation video. You clicked on this video, the activation has begun. Now, this is in preparation for January 11th, 11/11 portal. We just stepped into a 9-year cycle. This is important because this is where you're experiencing an activation within your binary codes that is taking your soul to its highest destiny. I had to make some notes because I wanted to make sure I didn't forget to share what I need to share today. So January 11th isn't just a date, it's a code, and it's connecting you to the November 11th portal. So we've got a mirroring of portals happening this year. Okay, so trust that you're here for a purpose and a reason. You're receiving this message because your soul needs it at this time. So we're going to pull some cards and get right into it. Welcome in, my beautiful Virgo friends. How are you? I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. Let's go ahead, call in spirit, open up this space, and see what it is your soul is meant to hear today. So we're going to start with a Starlight Frequency Oracle card. This is a message coming to you directly from the universe today. So we've got cosmic net of reflection. All right, so the message here is we are a reflection of one another. When we illuminate, we bounce light from our soul to another. So once again, we are a reflection of one another. When we illuminate, we bounce light from our soul to another. All right, and we've got the number 30 here, so a number that you might be seeing in your life. This is a light code, number frequency connecting you to this message, to this reading. And crystals and gemstones, they actually support you. So carrying one that you resonate with is really going to work in your favor. I don't know what this stone is that's in this image. You can share with me if you know, but there's a lot of power these stones bring to you, Virgo. So let's pull some tarot cards. We are getting the Six of Wands. So what's happening here is you're going to experience accelerated growth through these portals connecting. January the 11th up until November the 11th. Momentum is what I'm getting. This is also the year of the horse. So that year of the horse energy is also supporting you. I'm getting victory. I'm seeing you reaching a finish line. We have the Three of Swords. This is what you are leaving behind. Any kind of story, old narrative that isn't in alignment with you and who you are becoming, that no longer has power over you. Okay, so Three of Swords, it's an old chapter that is being closed. So there's a releasing of this energy and on to new adventures. So this is where the growth experience comes in. This is where your energy ripples out into the world. This is the shockwave that you are sending out, and you're going to experience that shockwave coming back in. This is the universe responding to you, Virgo. So the Five of Swords is you preparing yourself to set out on an adventure somewhere in your life. This could be an energetic adventure, right? So I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. Whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. And that is my favorite part, is when you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this reading. So share with me in the comment section below. I'm just going to pop that here in the front. I feel some of you already wear gemstones or crystals. I just received as a gift an amethyst geode, a really big one from a really good friend of ours. And I love the power of crystals. I believe in them. That's why I have another amethyst here on my table. I'm very connected to amethyst. It allows me to access more of the sacred knowledge within me to share with all of you. Right? So before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if this reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs, because sometimes they put the pieces together for you. So I want to first talk about this Three of Swords here. This is your heart center. What this portal is doing is activating your heart center. When this happens, sometimes we have, patterns, wounds, emotions that surface. And the reason why they're surfacing is because they're being released. So what happens here is we sometimes freak out because we're feeling these emotions and we allow them to override our experience, right? We react and we get caught up in the drama of the emotions or whatever is going on creating these emotions. We get in our head and it creates this feeling, anxiety, stress, and worry, all of that. You're becoming aware of this rising in energy, and what's happening is it needs to come up in order to be released. So Spirit is encouraging you not to react to this. Sometimes we're not meant to fix our emotions, our feelings. We're just meant to sit with them and let them just breathe and express in the way that they need to in order to leave us. And the more that we allow it to do that, the more we're going to feel a lot more lighter, right? So there's a lot of healing that this portal is bringing into your life. And this energy, this experience for you is an expansion that is happening, right? You are growing and you're about to have a higher frequency experience. That's the best way for me to describe this to you. And what's happening is you are making room. Now I'm seeing someone who is building strength, right? So someone who has taken everything that's happened in their past and they're using it as strength to share, to guide, to heal, to love, to inspire, to teach. So I'm seeing like your expression, the way that you communicate, Virgo, is incredibly powerful. I don't know if you realize how really good you are at communicating. You have this ability to interpret things in a way people understand, right? And I don't know, I just feel that you have this beautiful heart that loves to connect and you're very giving with your energy. But you're also in a place right now where I feel you have healthy boundaries up, and sometimes when you have to stand your truth and protect your boundaries from any energy that is trying to interfere or distract, it doesn't feel good for you, but there's like this understanding around it or just coming to this place. So I'm picking up on a few of your energies right now, Virgo, and I feel like there's some sort of like a fight or this internal battle. Like you have to fight for this place or you have to fight for this or that. Like there's something here in the background. You don't have to fight anymore now. They want you to release that and let that go. And where it's coming from, they're showing me is your mind replaying of an old story. This is something that is healing. But Spirit also needs your active participation in the healing of these energies. So what this portal is doing is supporting you. And what's happened is we have stepped into year number 1 in a brand new 9-year cycle. This is going to be a very powerful year because this is where the energy is going to send out that shockwave. You're going to find that this energy drops. This is how they're showing it to me. It's like something gets shocked and then drops and then gets back up, and it's almost like a recalibration happened here. You come back to point zero, back to balance, and then you move from this energy. And January 11th, November portals are mirroring one another, so I'm getting the beginning and the end joined together. This is going to show up as some sort of information for you through some sort of intuitive download or information that is being reflected to you in your reality, right? So cosmic net of reflection. And I feel that it feels like a third eye awakening. Frontal lobe opening is another word they're sharing. But this is an expansion from here out. This is how they're showing it to me. The stone feels like your third eye and you're seeing more than you normally do. It's access to information and sacred knowledge is what's coming through here, right? So it's an experience you're meant to have, and it's an experience that is unlocking another experience, and these portals joined together are setting you off on this. It's again, it's like a shock wave. That's the best way I can describe this. So Stay within the frequency and vibration of love. Spread love, kindness, and compassion in your world. Look for the love in your life. It's already around you. And this expansion of love in your world, you know, this is you vibrating in this energy and sending it out as a shock wave, and then it's going to come back in. It's the ripple effect that communicates to you through the universe's response to your energy being reflected back. And these are two interesting cards. There are pathways that are being revealed to you. There are choices that you're going to make with these pathways. But I'm seeing momentum. I'm seeing progress, growth, victory, community, support, laughter, joy, all of it coming through the Six of Wands. And this is experience that you're going to have in this brand new 9-year cycle. It's the beginning of the expansion of your heart, of love, of connections, of community, right? You're reaching finish line after finish line, and you're on an incline is what they're showing me. So 5 of Swords is change. You are going through a growth experience. Change is inevitable. They want you to create a healthy relationship with change in your life, not to be afraid of it. Don't let the fear override the experience, right? Remember that Spirit is constantly communicating with you. There's been an unlocking. When you stepped into this year, Virgo, there was an unlocking of a sense, the ability to see, feel, sense, hear, smell, taste things in a different way. Okay, so this is an unlocking of something different for you. It's, again, a response. It's your body confirming that you are changing, right? You've already changed. So when you stepped into 2026, your new identity quietly replaced the old identity. The old identity is now left in that last cycle. Everything's been completed. It has come back to point zero. Now you're starting on a new cycle. And this new version of you, sometimes we have to get used to that new version, that new identity. So giving yourself an adjustment period. All right. And this adjustment period is going to be like warp speed. It's almost like you're adjusting to this version of you. You have foresight. You have this ability to see things before they happen. But the only way you have ability to do this is by confronting those things that fear you, by overcoming all those things. And this new cycle is all about that. It's also about your spiritual growth, right? There's a graduation that has happened, a 9-year cycle that has finally closed, right? And whatever was in that year, those emotions, those feelings, the pain, the hurt, all of that, that heavy weight, it's not meant to come with you where you're going now. And as you can see here in this card, there's fire in the background. So I feel that the victory is in you releasing whatever this weight was and turning it into a strength. So this is where the real victory is. This is behind the scenes of your story, right? So this to me feels like John Wick, or it feels like samurai energy, a ninja even, someone that is ready to take on the world, someone who is not afraid to take a risk and try something new. You know, not afraid to face whatever it is. I feel this is an energy that you are embodying. You're finding yourself being able to do things that you once weren't able to do before, not being afraid anymore, right? It's through your experiences you have gained the strength. Had you not gone through them, you wouldn't be here today, right? And you know, the challenges, the little hurdles, the interruptions, the distractions, all these things that sometimes get in the way of life, these are growing pains, like growing points. They're called growing pains is what they're saying here. You know, opportunities to see what it is that you're made of, to overcome and grow through those experiences. These are all a part of your soul's evolution. You're meant to go through those. So they want you to trust yourself within these experiences by staying grounded, centered, but also they're showing me the shapeshifter energy here, Virgo, to be flexible, adaptable, to be able to shift and change. This is where the shape-shifting is coming in. So don't be afraid to move with the flow. Stay centered and grounded, because this is where you get to move through the flow, but not in the chaos, right? Because you're in your own frequency and vibration. You're not matching the chaotic energy. You're staying within your own. So this is what I'm seeing here with this. And you are well equipped. You have the ability to see the truth. And especially this year, it's almost like this dormant energy, this dormant gift to be able to see, this heightened awareness, this ability to be able to read into subtleties of people's body language, subtleties of the energy around you. This is being amplified. All right, so this is why you're like a ninja. And this takes practice, right? This ninja, this person, it's practice. I'm also getting Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, right? I'm getting those coming in. So I don't know, maybe that's a sign for some of you out there. So 6 of Wands. They want you to be mindful of the people that you surround yourself with, Virgo, because this energy will affect you either in a good way or not in a good way. There is a soul tribe. They are drawing close to you here over the next 9 years. So you're going to find yourself in a completely different experience here. This is not like this last experience you had. I'm seeing some of you leaving behind someone. There's a lot of pain in your heart. I don't know if you experienced a breakup. Maybe this breakup happened last year and now you're gathering yourself, moving on from whatever this is. I'm seeing a lot of healing, right? 2026 is going to be a year of healing, accelerated healing. And, you know, not being afraid to move forward and move on from that last life, right? And they want you to know this is an adventure. And, you know, sometimes we don't know what's ahead or what's going to happen. We have no guarantees or any kind of confirmations. And that is actually coming through you. They want you to be confident in your power, to move ahead in love, joy, following your heart. Sometimes that's hard to do, especially if you had a breakup or a really tough situation that happened. And the most important thing for you is to give yourself love at this time, especially if you are experiencing this. Self-love is going to be so, so important for you. But there's victory here. I'm seeing you reaching a finish line. I'm seeing you aligned with people that are supporting you and helping you along this journey. I'm seeing you at the forefront. I'm seeing you being able to inspire and teach others, guide them because of your experiences. This also feels like a marathon, like a competition, but it's not a competition. It's more of preparing to go on this marathon and coming in and actually finishing it, but then preparing for the next one, wherever that might be. It might be a little bit more challenging, but you are ready. And you're ready to prepare and get ready, you know, for that next one, whenever that one might be. And it might not be a marathon. This could be something that is a metaphor, right? So we've got the horse here on this card. We are stepping into the year of the fire horse, okay, in February. And this person is riding the horse here. So the horse, especially this year, is supporting you. You're going to see a lot of success, prosperity, love, community around you, and growth in your career and your love lives and your projects. Like, teamwork is going to make the dream work for you, Virgo. So connecting with the right people. Your body is going to communicate to you who is right and who is not. So please make sure that you listen to your body, not your ego, not the layers, not the protection response that you have. And there's a pattern to that protection response. Okay, so you know what this is. It's something that shows up. It's like all the guards go on, right? You shield yourself. You're meant to stay open this year. That's going to be incredibly important. This is a year that you are meant to receive, Virgo. Okay, so they want you to be open and receive and not guard yourself from things that feel dangerous, things that feel scary, right? And you don't want to shut yourself up completely. Now, they want you to be discerning. Listen to your intuition. Your intuition is going to let you know, right? But they don't want you to stay closed off because there's something coming in a big, big way through this portal energy that is accelerating your forward movement. So I don't know if any of you thought that 2025 was a year that went by really quickly. I really feel like, oh my gosh, I can't believe we're in 2026. I don't even remember 2025, even though we were in the experience. Like, I had a lot of challenges in my life that I've never experienced before. I've overcome them, but oh my gosh, we're already in 2026. So this year feels like it's just going to be even more like a warp speed. Some of you have experienced abundance in 2025. Like, I felt like I was in abundance and challenges at the same time. It was like dark, light, everything was in balance, but it was happening at warp speed. Right? That was my experience. Yours might be different. So you'll have to share with me in the comment section below. This is letting me know that by Christmas this year, you're going to be in this position. There's something that you're beginning now, and there's something that you're reaching a point to. So beginning to completion, beginning to end all at once, and then off you go. That's how this year is going to be like. So I want you to get ready. I want you to know that you have a lot of power. This is also letting me know that you're stepping into confidence this year. You're really wielding your power and seeing what it is that you're made of, right? It is an activation of your DNA, your binary codes. So we're going to pull a spirit animal that is guiding you from January up until November. All right, so you might already be seeing this animal around. It's coming to you with a message today. So the Falcon, look at that. Have you seen a Falcon recently? This is your confirmation. This is your sign. If you haven't, you're seeing it now on your screen. So focus, action, purpose, and aspiration is everything that they want you to embody. And we have the number 21, another light code number frequency that is showing up in your life, along with the other number that came forward, which was the number 30, 5, 3, and 6. All right, so the message here from the Falcon is Falcon comes into your world with gifts of immediacy, dynamic flight, and focused action, fully committed to the task at hand. With great speed and clarity, Falcon calls for you to pierce the thin veil of doubt and uncertainty that may have previously stopped you from taking bold action in the direction of your dreams. And you're facing the direction of your dreams here in the 5 of Swords. All right, so the message here is not to rush forward aimlessly, but to take time to focus clearly on the path ahead and to take fully empowered action in the direction of your visions and your passion. It is time to do what is necessary to bring your desires and goals to fruition. The more clarity you bring to your commitment, the more complete your yes is to the moment. The more you will find that obstacles evaporate in your wake and the path opens wide to greet you. So sometimes the path ahead looks scary. Sometimes we don't know if these people are friend or foe. The only way we know is to approach them and see, right? So there is nothing to fear. You bring with you the energy of the sun itself, Virgo. Let the dawn of the new day fill your being and clear your vision of what actions are needed in this moment. Be not limited by what you may or may not have happened, or by what may or may not have happened yesterday. Breathe deep and know that your wings are alight with divine inspiration and your greatest strength comes in motion. Take time to calculate and strategize, but don't get stuck in hyper-analysis. Now is the time for action. As you move in the direction of your calling, subtle shifts in direction and focus will be easily made. Falcon calls for change of pace, shift in focus, awakening new roles and responsibilities and possibilities. Open your eyes to see what new opportunities, interests, and passions may be hovering near you, waiting to be explored. Give thanks and seize them with full strength and power. Embrace change. Falcon calls for you to know the difference between tunnel vision and one-pointed focus. Now, we've got an affirmation here, so feel free to write this down and use it. I move with grace of wind and the power of light. I am clarity, I am focus, I'm divine purpose in action. All right, so that is your message from the Falcon. And we're going to go ahead, seal, and close your reading now with an angel number. So you might already be seeing this angel number around. So this is one that looks like it wants to speak. And we are getting 68, achievement. All right, 6 of Wands is achievement. So you are reaching the pinnacle. You are releasing burdens as well. Embrace your success. They want you to invite it in. Be open to receive it. Prosperity and wealth are yours. So this is your brand new 9-year cycle. This is your reading. This is your message. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. All right, everyone, before we part ways, I wanted to share some exciting news with you. My daughter and I have recently launched these beautiful pendants. This is the Celestial collection. These are Zodiac medallions. They come in 18 karat gold vermeil and sterling silver. Today, you can see that I'm wearing my Gemini sun sign and my Leo moon sign, and I'm going to be wearing these off. I'm not taking them off. Now, I want you to know that each piece is blessed with love and intention. Okay, so what I'm going to do is leave you a link in the description box below for where you can find these and you can secure yours today. I'm also going to leave you with a message from my daughter today so that way you can personally meet her and hear her words for this collection and then the ad campaign after that. So thank you so much again for all of your support, everyone.
Hi everyone, Ria's daughter here, Ashley from Sacred Haven. Me and Ria just released our first collection ever and I wanted to share why we created it. From the beginning, we wanted to create jewelry that you guys felt connected to and personal that you could wear every day. That's why we created all 12 of the Zodiac signs, because every sign has a different story and energy behind it, so everyone can find their piece that feels most like them. I'm wearing my Sagittarius pendant today, and I'm absolutely obsessed with it. I've gotten so many compliments so far. We hope you love the collection as much as we do, and thank you so much for all your support.